Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to an early morning edition of WellsCountyVoice.com, Voice Sports Network. The Lady Tigers get the luxury of having the first consolation game on this Saturday morning. 10 o'clock start. And you can see they're all just thrilled to be out here at 10 o'clock, Marcus.
Yeah, they are.
Kind of like when Marcus got my text message at 7:30 in the morning going, hey, 10 o'clock game. Marcus, I can't tell you how happy I was to see you walk up those steps. So thank you.
I wouldn't miss it.
Thank you so much for coming out this morning. And again, this is the consolation round of the ACAC tournament. So these are the teams that did not win in round one. And again, for that, they get to come out on this Saturday morning.
Well, Scott,
play a game.
I watched my Cavaliers get beat last night, so I want to see the Tigers get a win to make me a little bit happy.
Make you a little, to make up for that?
Yeah.
So, Sixers go to London, up by 20, lose. Cavs, was that at Indiana? Indiana?
Uh-huh.
Go down to Indianapolis, up by 20,
up by
lose.
20 and lose.
So, we're both licking our wounds, having our teams be up by 20, and then only to drop the game.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I can say that we lost to the Celtics. You lost to the Pacers.
Exactly. A non-playoff team.
So, I'm feeling better about myself maybe than Marcus is feeling. Of course, you got a better record than we do. So.
Well, you got the better team, so.
Well, I don't know about that. But the Lady Tigers come into this game 12-4, and yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because I think that South Adams game, they had a really good chance of winning, and maybe if Lissa Burchett was on the floor, and it looks like she's still in her boot today, that might have been a difference maker. But then we went to Heritage and saw South Adams just take apart Heritage. It really wasn't much of a contest. And you just got to wonder, easily this Bluffton Tigers girls could have been playing an ACAC championship game tonight rather than, again, getting up early in the morning to play a 10 o'clock start here at the Tiger Den. Southern Wells looking for a W. They are 6-12. They open up the year in pretty good fashion through their first 8 games. They were 5-3 or 6-3. 5-3 through the first 8. And since then, it's not been a good stretch for the Lady Raiders. They've only won one game. That was back on December 6th at Daleville. They've lost 7 in a row. Those games to Heritage, Woodland, North Miami, Randolph, Southern, Tri-Central, South Adams, and Jay County. That was the opening round of the ACAC tournament, which they fell 62-31. And no shame in that. That Jay County team is a tough team. They will finish up versus Westdale at home at Jay County at Southwood. For the Lady Tigers, after tonight, they'll have Eastbrook at home at Heritage. Then they'll have home games versus Marion and Canterbury. Good chance we may have all those games for you if we elect to go to Heritage. And now that we've done that once, we know how it's done.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see, but we'll at least have all the home games, the Eastbrook, Marion, Canterbury. The Eastbrook game is on the 18th, which is a Thursday game. So that's what the Lady Tigers look like. We got a couple minutes to go before we get the starters introduced. So we're going to take a break. Thanks for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Metzer, Marcus Morgan on the call for you on this Saturday morning. We'll be back.
And they bring the ball down across the timeline. The wingman is open. He dribbles around, finds an open man in the corner, jumps, shoots, scores. Hi, Tim Steffen Financial Group. Wish your retirement was as easy as jump, shoot, score? Come to see us at our office at 110 West Cherry Street, or call us, please, at 824-8175. Let us work for you to reach your financial goals. Jump, shoot, score. Let us help you with that. Stephan Financial Group, 824-8175, 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana. Securities offered through Thurston Springer Financial, member FINRA and SIPC. Some insurance products also offered through Thurston Springer. Tim Stephan is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Stephan Financial Group. Stephan Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to WellsCountyBoys.com. 12-4 Tigers taking on the 8-12 Southern Wells Lady Raiders here on Consolation morning. There'll be 4 games today. We're going to carry 2 of them for you. So after this game, there'll be a second girls game, which we will not carry, and then the boys will step on the floor, and we will carry for you Southern Wells taking on South Adams. Now we'll get the starters, courtesy of the PA announcer. For the Raiders, Jessica Yenser. Kirtland Noble. Number 23, Jada Johnson. Jada Johnson. Freshman, number 24, Georgia Hanauer. Georgia Hanauer, a freshman. 5'10" junior, number 25, Sarah Bothus. And Sarah Bothus. And this is Jessica Killenbeck. Coach Killingbeck. And for the Raiders. Or for the Tigers, excuse me. Number 21, Grace Miller. Number 22, Megan Prater. Gabby Strevler. Emmy Boots getting another start doing Alyssa Burchett's injury. And Allison Powers rounds out the Tigers starting 5. We're going to take a break as we go to the national anthem.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension. Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you know a 7th grader looking for a fun place to spend time with friends? Are you looking for an environment where your teen is surrounded by positive role models? These days, your middle school student is probably very interactive, but is he or she active? 7th grade is a time when sports become more competitive and provide less opportunity for the average child to be involved in physical activity. The YMCA wants to emphasize the value of a healthy lifestyle by offering a free Y membership to every 7th grader in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties. It's the wise way of giving back.
And here we go, opening round of the consolation games. The Tigers will handle the opening tip, and Grace Miller will handle the ball, top of the key, just 6 seconds into the ball game. First offensive set of the morning. I'm sure I'll mess that up a couple times, calling it night. And the Tigers turn it over.
Well, that's what we're used to, huh?
That is what we're used to. This is a freshman, Hanauer, handling the ball at the top of the key, goes right side to Yenser. Noble goes left side to Jada Johnson. Prater on Hanauer. Johnson goes down low. Back outside to Johnson. She'll get into the paint, kick it outside. Hanauer will fire a three and just rims out.
It's good possession there to start, Scott.
Miller handles on the right wing. Strebler between the circles. What do we got here? What was the cause of that whistle? Was that an injury?
Not for sure.
Olivia King checks in. 1 minute gone here in the first, no score. Get it down to Boots. Little turnaround floater, no good.
Move.
And Yenser will come away with it. Yenser between the circles. Gives it up to Hanauer. This is Bothust. Johnson handles. Noble goes outside. Bothust has it stripped away, and Miller will push for the Tigers. Couple minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it back outside to Prater. King gets inside. Cut off. Boots goes to Powers. Nice move by Allison off the glass. She'll go to the line.
Good start there for both teams.
Yep. I'm pretty impressed with the freshman, the Hanauer girl from Southern Wells. She seems to have a pretty good handle. Got decent size. Powers to the line, looking for the first points of the game. It's always a struggle at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Very much so.
The second one is short as well, and Emmy Boots with a nice effort to get the offensive rebound. Grace Miller will go to the line.
Yep. It's the right thing to do if you're Grace. You need to attack early. Try to find your shot again.
At the line for the Lady Tigers, number 21, Grace Miller.
Jada Johnson picked up the first foul. Bothust picked up the second. And first points of the ball game.
Checking into the Lady Raider line, number 44, Melina Dixon.
Melina Dixon checks in for Southern Wells. Second free throw is good. Lady Tigers up by 2. little backcourt pressure. Hanauer to Yenser. Yenser gets inside, kicks it outside. Back inside, Dixon. A little too hard off the glass. And Olivia King will push. Boots top of the key. Short.
Good shot there.
Nice offensive rebound by Allison Powers. Strong. Up and in. 4-0 Bluffton.
We had 2 offensive rebounds this game so far.
Good hands by Prater to knock it out of bounds. 3 minutes gone here in the first. 4-0 Tigers. Lemler checks in for Southern Wells, and that's going to be off Olivia.
Good hustle there.
Yenser will inbound. Hanauer gets it to Jada Johnson. Yenser and Johnson go back and forth with it. Yenser for 3. Hanauer saves it, but into the hands of Prater.
It's early, Scott.
It is early. Yeah. Shots are falling short.
Oh, yeah. This could definitely work in the Tigers' advantage here.
Coming down to the halfway mark here in the first. 4-0.
It's not on the right page there.
Strevler and Myers check in. Hanauer in the corner. Her 3 is short. Myers with the rebound.
Tigers are rebounding offensively and defensively very well so far to start the game. Nice
Miller,
pass.
good feed to Myers, but
just
Jamie
missed it.
can't finish. Allison Powers with another offensive rebound. She got poked in the eye. Yenser back the other directions, but yes, Lady Tigers doing a nice job on the boards. Four 0 3:30 to go here in the first. Hanauer, double team, goes cross court.
Almost thought that was a shot for a second, Scott.
Oh. And Yenser is going to get fouled. First Tiger foul. Jessica Yenser will go to the line and shoot 2. Yeah, kind of had a look and an arc like a shot. Myers with the foul, Yenser to the line, and Jessica drains the first. (4-1). The second one is good. Get it into Miller. Grace finds Jamie Myers and, can't get it to go again. Ball bouncing around. Raiders finally come down with it. It's too bad. Grace should have a couple dimes here.
Yes, I agree. Some nice passes.
Outside shot is no good. That was Lemler with the chance. Yenser with the rebound. She's going to throw it off of Gabby Strevler's leg. It'll stay blue basketball with 2:40 to go. Prater and Boots back in. Yenser and Lemler kind of all tied up down there on the baseline. Jessica with a good move to get in the paint, but loses the handle. And we'll get the first held ball call. It's going to favor Southern Wells. 2:30 to go, 4-2. Hanauer with a little floater off the glass, no good. Fighting for a rebound, but Powers takes it away. King with a 3. Got it, Olivia King.
Good job.
With the 3.
And she hesitated and figured, if you're not going to get into me, I'm going to shoot it.
Two minutes to go, and Yenser will lose it out of bounds. Tigers basketball holding 5.
Oh.
And somehow Allison got that ball. There was a trio of Lady Raiders, and Allison gathered it up, got the shot off, got fouled. Powers steps to the line. She's got 2. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Chance to put the Tigers up by 7. Got that one to go. They've gotten a little bit longer every time.
Yeah. And she has a nice shot. It's just about getting her legs into it, and I think that's what happened there earlier in the game while she went 0 for 2 from the line.
8-2, 1:47 to go. Again, Tigers. Some backcourt pressure. Raiders break it pretty easily.
Good defense there.
Trying to find Noble, but the Tigers get back quickly. Bluffton basketball up by 6, 1:39 to go in the first. Oh, Grace threw that away. Looking for Emmy Boots. Jada Johnson holding it at $1.18. Noble with a dangerous pass. And we didn't get the held ball call there, which we shouldn't. Boots, that's a nice jumper.
Yes, it is.
Timeout, Southern Wells. We will take a break as well. We'll be right back.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
1 minute left, 10-2. Southern Wells basketball coming off the Lady Raider timeout. This is Yenser, Hanauer, Lemler. Cross court, Johnson moving the ball around well. Yenser's shot is off, and the Tigers with a chance to close out the quarter. King up the right side. And Megan will back it up. See if Tigers want to close out the quarter. King at 20. They get the rest of the lights on here at the Tiger Den.
Help some of us probably not fall asleep up here.
10 seconds left as the Tigers turn it over. 5 seconds. Jada Johnson for 3 and nails it. Jada Johnson with the quarter-ending 3 cuts the lead to 5. And, boy, that's a big turnaround of events there, right? I mean, you're up by 8. You've got the basketball. It could be 12, 13, 2. They get the turnover. Johnson hits the 3. Now it's a 5-point game in a quarter that the Tigers really dominated.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
But only up by 5. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with second quarter.
To the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Provided by our Bluffton Athletic Booster Club.
Tigers open up with the basketball here in quarter number 2. Up by 5. A quarter-ending 3 by Jada Johnson after a Tigers turnover. Prater between the circles. They work it around the perimeter.
She thought about it there.
They get it into Grace. Grace goes back outside the boots. They turn the lights back off.
Nice pass. I'm loving the patience, Scott.
Grace gets a shot in the paint off. It's going to go out of bounds. Raiders basketball.
And she's getting looks right at the rim is where she needs to be.
Yep. She's initiating more, I think, in this game than we saw her in that South Adams game.
Nice pass.
Lemler outside to Johnson. Hanauer, cross court, Johnson. Lemler. Yenser between the circles, minute and a half gone here in the second. Open 3 for Johnson, short. And we'll get a Tiger foul here. That's going to go against Megan Prater. Her first, team second. Grace Miller will get a rest. Powers will sit down. Myers and Strevler in. Good hands by Prater, but it'll stay Raiders basketball.
Good job.
And a Raider turnover. Boots creating that turnover. And Olivia King between the circles. Under 6 to go here in the second. 10-5. No scoring yet in the second quarter.
Nice job. Good slip there by Jamie. Nice left hand.
And Myers with the left hand, but can't finish. Hanauer. I know she's not in the book, but I'm pretty impressed with Hanauer. I mean, she looks like she's got a good handle. She's pretty composed. Good size for a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
She looks like she's going to be a pretty good ball player. Georgia Hanauer to the line. Powers and Miller back in. Both teams with 3 fouls. Myers picked up her second, so she'll go to the bench. Powers back to the line. Hanauer misses both. This is Boots. Allison Powers directed some traffic. Miller. Open two for Boots. Offensive rebound, Prater.
Nice pass.
Nice find to Miller. Yep, she'll go back outside with an open three for Strevler. All good looks, but nothing fell.
And Scott, what I love about the Emmy Boots look, that she stepped into her jump shot. She's done that twice this game and knocked down one of them. I thought that last one was a pretty good shot, too.
Yeah, Strevler with foul. I mean, that's kind of one of those little things. Sometimes we see Emmy not do that. Exactly. They kind of throw up an awkward shot. And I think just the more court time that she gets, the more comfortable she gets. And again, I mean, Coach Benedict talked about the little things, right? And those are the little things that make a difference. Step into that open shot, get your legs underneath you. Jada Johnson makes one of two. 10-6. Good attempt.
Yep. And coming out of the last timeout, they tried to set up that same back cut, and they haven't been able to get it. I was close that time, but still not there. It's good defense by Southern Wells.
4:23 to go here in the second. Tigers yet to get on the scoreboard in the second quarter. Wild shot by Neff. Open three for Miller. Little long. With 32 is Neff. Jada Johnson for a three. She knocks down her second three. And just like that, it's a one-point basketball game, 10-9. Jada Johnson was 7 of the Raiders' 9. Strevler for a three, and Gabby answers back. (13-9).
Good defense by Emmy.
Jada Johnson in front of the Bluffton Tigers bench, down to Lemler, back outside Yenser. Finds an open Neff, but can't finish. And Prater comes away with it. That was a nice job by Megan.
Oh, yeah.
She kind of ripped that away from some bigger girls down there. Under 3 to go here in the second. Strevler for three again. Gabby Strevler. Oh, foot on the line, give her two.
Great shot nonetheless.
15-9. Strevler has knocked down the last 5. Outside three by Neff is drained. Kelly Neff for three. And all of a sudden we're raining long balls. 15-12. Gabby for two, well off the mark. Under 2 to go here in the second. Lemler gives it back to Yenser. 15-12. Raiders can tie it up with a three. Yenser will fire that three. It's short. And Miller will come away with it, and she'll push. Oh, she was looking for Emmy, but too much traffic. Oh, great defensive work.
Good hustle there.
By Megan Prater. Boots in the paint, gets it up, can't get it to go. Tigers have gotten a ton of good looks. Neff with a floater. Lemler chases down the rebound. Nice job by AP.
Checking into the Lady Raider line, number 10, Jenna Eltroff.
Ellsroth checks in for the first time. King back in.
And both teams seem to be getting up and down the court in a fast pace here.
Noble's going to step on the end line. Maybe Bluffton. Nope. They're going to say she didn't. Threw it off Bluffton. Ellsroth to Jada Johnson. Johnson with 7 points here in the ballgame. Ellsroth looking for a cutting Neff.
It's a great cut there.
And Neff off the bench with 5. It's a 1-point basketball game, 15-14. A King miss, and Ellsroth comes away with it, and Southern Wells can take the lead. But Miller with the steal. Long outlet pass to Powers, and it's going to be Raiders basketball with 17 seconds left. Allison didn't like the call. Ellsroth at 11. Out of bounds, 10 seconds to go. It's been a good quarter for the Lady Raiders. And we're going to get an Emmy Boots foul with 9 seconds to go. Her first, team's 5th. Tigers got one more to give. Neff off the bench with 5. Throws that up. And that should end the half. We've finished one half of basketball, 15-14. Lady Tigers holding 1 as we head to halftime. We'll take a break. Be right back with some halftime stats.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com. At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
15-14 is your halftime score. Bluffton Tigers holding on to a 1-point edge. Here's your halftime stats. For the Raiders, they had 5 in the first, 9 in the second. Scoring looks like this. Jessica Yenser, 2 for 2 from the line with 2. Kelly Neff off the bench with 5. And Jada Johnson, she had a 3 in the first, a 3 in the second, 1 for 2 from the line. Raiders are 3 for 6 from the free throw line. So they're holding 14 at half. Tigers. Scoring looks like this. Grace Miller with a couple free throws in the first for 2. Emmy Boots with a bucket in the first for 2. Olivia King dropped a 3-ball in the first. She's got 3. Allison Powers, a field goal and a free throw. She's 1 for 4 from the line. She's got 3. And the leading scorer for Bluffton, Gabby Strebler, a 3 and a long 2 in the second quarter. She's got 5. Tigers 10 in the first, 5 in the second. 15 here at half. They are also 3 for 6 from the line. All the scoring for Bluffton in the second quarter from Gabby Strebler. (15-14) here at halftime. And Marcus, I think the girls are moving pretty well here, for a 10 o'clock start. But a lot of shots just aren't dropping.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said, I agree. A lot of shots aren't dropping. We're getting good looks. I think we just need to do a better job at finishing at the rim. Some of our bigs, we had a couple easy looks at the rim that we just could not convert. But as long as we continue to do the things that we did in the first quarter and a little bit in the second, I think we can come out. If it's a close win, it's a win nonetheless. So,
okay, so. Marcus, here I want to test a trivia question on you. All right. So, Grace Miller had a couple of assist attempts here in the first half. Mm-hmm. Some really good passes down with people cutting to the basket, and we didn't convert. I refer to them as a missed opportunity for a dime.
Yeah.
So the term dime is analogous to an assist. Mm-hmm. Do you know where that term comes from?
No, I do not.
You do not?
No.
But you recognize that as a term, right?
Course.
I mean, dropping a dime, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's really no clear historical... Let's get our camera back up on the floor. There's really no there's no clear record of this, but here's how the theory goes. And I'm curious, Marcus, as a millennial, have you ever used a payphone?
No, I have not.
You've never used a payphone?
Never used a payphone.
Have you ever talked on a payphone?
No.
No. Okay. But you know what a payphone is, right? Okay. So the cost of a phone call used to be a dime. So the term dropping a dime and how that refers to basketball is you drop a dime into a payphone, and that allows you to connect with somebody else. So that's where, you're connecting through an assist to another player, hence you're dropping a dime in that connection.
That's
so
really cool.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So now, Marcus, you can go tell your friends who have also never used a payphone, probably never stepped into a phone booth. I don't even know if there are actual phone booths anymore. Do you even know, if I were to tell you to go find a payphone right now, would you even know where to
No,
go
I
to
would
find
not.
a payphone?
I don't think there's one here in Bluffton, but no, I would not know how to go find a payphone. I don't even think I know how to use a payphone. So, yeah. The only time I've seen payphones in movies, that's as close as I've gotten to them. So,
all right.
Yep.
So all this time where you've probably even used the word dime and
not knowing where,
don't even know where it comes from.
Not knowing where the origin of it comes from.
There's your history lesson.
Well,
I don't know if it's true, but that
sounds
hey,
legit.
Look, go with it,
At
right?
least it sounds legit, so I'm going to believe it.
15-14 here at halftime. Leading scorers for Bluffton is Gabby Strebler with 5, for Southern Wells, Jada Johnson with 7. Both teams 3 for 6 from the line. Really nobody in foul trouble. Jamie Myers has 2. And honestly, I haven't kept up with the fouls on Southern Wells, so I'm missing 1. So Tigers with 5 fouls in the first half. Southern Wells with 3. I don't know. What do you think about this game so far early, Marcus?
Well, I think Southern Wells girls came out sluggish, and I was kind of watching Southern Wells head coach kind of get after the girls in a early timeout that she called, a 30-second timeout. They were standing, and she was kind of getting into them. And I think since then, their demeanor and the way they play, their effort level has kind of changed from there. And I think that's why they're sitting at a 1-point lead, down at a 1-point lead at half.
I'm going to be curious to see. We've had 29 points scored in this first half. And I'm going to be curious to see whether these girls, after 10 o'clock start, right? Does it really pick up significantly here in the second half? 15-13 is your score. We didn't talk about the Sagarin rankings in the pregame show. Tigers came in with a ranking of 60. Southern Wells 45. The Sagarin prediction for this game was Bluffton 53, Southern Wells 37. Over the last 15 years, did you look?
No, I have not.
All right, hold on, I got to get you, buddy.
Okay.
All right, last 15 years. Now, you're probably not as much of a girls follower as boys, but if you were to predict over the last 15 years what this matchup looks like, what would you think? I'll give you. There's 20 games.
20 games. Oh, okay. Let's see. 15-5 in Bluffton's favor.
12-8 Southern Wells. Southern Wells 12-8. Raiders open up with the basketball here in the second half.
12-8.
Raiders had some really good girls basketball teams. Several that went pretty deep into the state tournament.
Really?
Under Coach Fouts.
Oh, good
I don't know
backup there.
how many games he ended up with as a head coach, but well in the triple digits. Outside three is good, and the Raiders open up with a 3-ball by Hanauer. And I've just been waiting for that freshman to kind of get going. She drops the 3, and the Raiders with their first lead of the morning. 17-15 Southern Wells. Miller, good find, the AP.
There's one of those dimes.
There's one of those dimes, yep, one of those dimes.
Just hasn't been able to get a good one marked up in the books tonight because the finishing at the rim and kind of other things, but they're really good passes that she's making.
AP at the elbow. But, outside 3 by Strebler is short. I think Allison can can put the ball on the floor.
I agree.
Hanover traveled.
But yes, I agree, especially from where she is on the court. I think she can put one dribble, maybe 2, and just lay it in there.
6:20 to go, 21 to go here in the third. Raiders holding 2. Ooh. Raider crowd wanted a call there. Grace Miller inside. There's Grace in the paint.
That's where she's best at.
Yep, I love to see her penetrate the paint and be aggressive with the basketball.
It's a good double team there.
Hanauer for three, a little bit long. Nice offensive rebound by Noble, but she has it stripped away.
And I think a lot of times Tigers are best when Gabby's on the floor offensively, but defensively she can be, kind of a liability with she's not very quick laterally and moving her feet and kind of blocking out and, cutting off defenders. So I think defensively she could be just a bit better this game. I think she's given up a lot of offensive rebounds.
5:30 about here in the third. Miller for three. It's off. Noble with the rebound. The answer to Jada Johnson. Johnson with 5, leading all Raider scorers. Or 7. She's got 7. 17 all. Outside three by Jensers. Long rebound, Strevler. Gabby. Good outlet pass. The boots on the run. Oh,
just missed it.
Can't finish. And that's kind of been the story here this morning for Bluffton. Noble looking for Lemler. Boots takes it away. Yep, traveled. Timeout, Tigers. We'll take a break.
The Bowling Center at Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 youth per team, or 2 youth may make a team starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every frame. With 22 lanes, there is plenty of excitement to go around. So stop by to practice or come relax with friends. And don't forget about Friday Fun. From 12 noon to 6 p.m., only $1 per game and 50-cent shoe rental in a smoke-free environment. The Bowling Center is located at 1231 South Main Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Welcome back, 17-17. Timeout here in the third with 4:51 to go. And who would think we'd be talking about payphones? So over my 50 years, I've done a lot of traveling, business traveling, and it used to be, Marcus, you get to an airport, and all there would be is just banks and banks of payphones. I mean, you get off the plane and just wall-to-wall payphones, because that's the only way you had to make connections, right? Now you go to an airport, can hardly find a payphone, right? Everyone's just sitting there staring at their cell phone.
A dime to make a call.
That's
dime? All it took.
Yep, 1 dime.
It's awesome.
17-17.
Welcome, Lincoln Tiger Class number 22, Megan Prater.
Prater with the foul, her first. Both teams with 1 foul here in the second half. Hanauer for 3. Her second 3, and the Raiders up by 3.
Not sure that was an actual play, Scott, just that they found her wide open on the inbounds, and she kind of nailed it there. Good hustle.
Gabby tries to answer back. They get it down low to AP, and that is a dime.
Yeah. That is a dime right there.
Towers has 5. She'll go to the line for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Powers now with 5. And sinks that. Her free throws have gotten progressively better throughout the game. All knotted up at 20. 4:12 to go here in the third. Hanauer again, and that one's long.
And the Tigers need to rotate a little bit better. They're leaving shooters wide open there in the corner.
And Gabby traveled.
And we talked about that corner shot way before the broadcast, how that's the easiest shot to make on the court.
Yenser picks up her dribble well up top. We'll rotate around. Yenser drives baseline, throws it into the corner. Hanauer, another three. AP with a nice offense or defensive rebound. Yeah. Back the other way are the Tigers. Prater will stop and pop. No good. Back comes Southern Wells, tied at 20.
And the thing, I think Southern Wells is actually making the Tigers work on defense. The Tigers aren't making Southern Wells work on defense at all by coming up in transition and shooting threes.
Hanauer, a miss in the paint. Strebler will back it up, give it up to Miller between the circles. Grace backs it up. Down to AP.
Good job there.
Good move, but just off.
Yeah.
Southern Wells turns it over. Allison has had a ton of good looks, and I think that's a real nice matchup for Bluffton. She'll go to the bench. Myers in, Boots in for Gabby. 2020.
This is a good play here, Scott.
Myers goes back to Prater, trying to get it in the Boots. Noble knocks it away. Long three by Hanauer. Well short. That's a held ball.
Yeah. That one took a little longer than what we're used to, but
Yeah,
yes,
right.
that one was a held ball.
Number 32, Kelly Neff. Into the Lady Tiger line, number 24, Gabrielle Stravler.
Neff enters the game. Stravler in, so Coach Corral doing a little bit of offense-defense substitution here. Possession arrow favored Bluffton. (2020). Grace. Myers with the chance. Jamie will go to the line and shoot two.
And Jamie's done a great job off the bench of coming in, being that spark, getting the Tigers second opportunities and making good looks for herself whenever she does get an opportunity.
Well short on the free throw attempt. Well, I like that shot by Grace. I mean, there's short shots in the paint tonight because I think the Bluffton is doing such a nice job off the boards.
Yeah.
Those short shots, even if you miss, just like that shot right there, even if you miss, you've got the rebounding advantage.
Yep. And how many times can we say that where the Tiger girls have came in with the advantage on the board?
Right.
Even with our boys, we haven't been able to say that a lot this season.
That's true.
It takes hustle like that from Emmy and, you know, the other girls to kind of make the advantage on the boards.
And despite all that, we are struggling at the line. One to two for Emmy. She's got three. And we are on the seesaw. 21-20. 1:22 to go in the third.
Good job by Grace.
This is Neff. She came off the bench and dropped down 5 in the second. Yenser spins at the elbow. Neff, baseline, Into the corner. Jada Johnson for three. Drains it. Jada Johnson. That is her third three. She's in double figures. Southern Wells up by 2. And a rebound by Noble. Well, that's the sort of shot I called for. Didn't work out that time. We didn't get the rebound either.
Yeah, I agree with Coach. I agree there.
And they call it. A little bit of an assist by Coach Corral.
Well, I think she was in there a little bit longer than 3 seconds.
You think?
She was standing in there.
Maybe 5 seconds?
Maybe. Gotta get it in here. Nice move. Nice.
There we go. Oh.
Wow. What a move she did at the half-court line.
Yep. That was pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Southern Wells Lady Raider fouls on number 23, Jada Johnson. At the line from Lady Tigers, number 33, Jamie Myers.
Jada's second. That's 5 fouls now for Southern Wells. Only 1 for Bluffton.
And I like watching this Grace Miller play because you have to know if you're on our team as a big that you need to always be in the right position and ready for the ball because like we've seen all day today, she's made a great pass to an open player and you just got to be aware.
Yep.
And Jamie didn't make a bad move because she got fouled at the rim, so you're in a good spot here if you're the Tigers and you got to be happy.
Now this is kind of an interesting look for Bluffton right now on the floor because you've got Jamie and Allison and Emmy.
Yep.
Kind of their 3 bigger girls on the floor all at the same time.
Yep. Have we seen this?
I don't think so.
No. It's kind of interesting. I wonder what we're trying to do here.
And Grace is going to get called on the blocking foul. It's one of those fouls I don't like.
Yeah.
Not that she didn't make contact, but it didn't really affect the play at all. Didn't give anybody an advantage. That 3 off the side of the backboard. And at the end of the third, all knotted up at 23. We'll take a break.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. We go to the fourth, tied at 23. Bluffton was up by a point at halftime. We're all knotted up right now. Five Southern Wells team fouls, Tigers with 2. All right.
What are you thinking there, Scott?
You know what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like if 2 girls are looking at the ball at the same time. I'm going to get one of those. It's about the second time that's happened where we've thought we've had a pass there and we've kind of traveled.
Yep.
Yeah, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot at this point here. Got to get back on
Good hands by Grace. Nice.
You can kind of hear Coach say attack when she got that steal there.
Yenser for 3, short. Rebound by Powers. Back comes Bluffton.
We have a great opportunity here.
Boots. One minute gone here in the fourth. Jada Johnson in the corner. Raiders down by 2. Yenser goes outside. Hanauer will fire that 3 and nails it. Her third 3, she's got 9. On the seesaw, Raiders back up by 1. The freshman, Hanauer.
Good pass across court.
AP a little frustrated out there. I think she felt like she got bumped.
And I thought on the entry pass she might have got a little shove there. Kind of threw her off.
Hanauer inside. She's double teamed and she's going to create a foul and get herself to the line. Nope, we're going to call that on the floor. Powers with the foul, her first, team's third. Open shot from the elbow, no good. Myers with the rebound. So on the floor for the Tigers right now, it's Strebler, Miller, Prater, Powers, and Myers. Johnson's third, team 6th, so Bluffton will be shooting the rest of the way. Strebler with a foot inside the top circle to Megan Prater. Megan, good move inside. Nice. Megan's first points. 27-26 Bluffton. Jada Johnson for 3. Got it. Jada Johnson's got 13.
Wow.
29-17 Lady Raiders. Strebler tries to answer back. Can't. 5 minutes to go. Looking for Johnson. Boots in for Myers. Yenser baseline shots no good. Boots with a 1-on-2 to Hanauer. That's a blocking foul. I think she was in position to take a charge, and she kind of took that one extra step and initiated contact. Bluffton now in the bonus. Boots to the line. Emmy 1 for 2 from the line.
And I think she shoots free throws very well. She's very calm when she's at the line and kind of composed. So
this could tie it. And she does. Knotted up at 29. Off the glass and good, Jada Johnson. Southern Wells back up by a bucket. Prater for three. Got it. Megan Prater, a huge three.
What a shot by Megan.
Back and forth we go. And a steal by Prater. She's got Boots on her right side. A little bit late getting to her. And then Emmy's going to commit the foul in the backcourt. So a tough turn of events for Bluffton. Timeout Tigers. 32-31 Bluffton. We'll take a break.
To the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Halfway through the fourth, 32-31. Coming out of the Bluffton timeout. Tigers are shooting bonus. Bluffton has only committed 4 fouls, so they've got a couple get fouls to give. Yenser to Hanauer. Hanauer tries to back her down. Yenser penetrates. We're going to get a foul on the floor. That is Megan's third. Team's fifth, so Tigers have one more foul to give. Noble off the back iron, no good. And it's going to be a foul on Noble. They'll send Boots to the line shooting 1-1.
And we need to take advantage of these opportunities that we're getting. Like you always stress, Scott making the front end of this one.
Yep, got to get at least one out of here. Emmy's 3 for 4. Nicely done. And the second gets it to go. Bluffton up by 3 now. 34-31, 3:10 to go.
Good defense there.
I was looking for Hanauer on the cut. And it's going to be Bluffton basketball. Yenser will challenge Miller in the backcourt. She'll break. Tigers cross the timeline, holding 3 minutes to go.
Kind of surprised.
A little bit of contact, no call. And Hanauer will get the call, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And I think Grace is smart in that aspect, trying to draw a foul any way she can.
and I mean, that could have easily been a called foul.
Oh, yeah.
Just didn't get the whistle. Georgia Hanauer, she's got 9 tonight. 0 for 2 from the line. Long on that, she's 0 for 3 from the line. She's hit 3 threes. One for 2 from the line. 2-point basketball game, 34-32. Tigers move it up the sideline. Boots gets out of the trap. A 3 by Prater. No good. Allison Powers with the rebound. Back up with it. No call. All kind of bodies falling around. Hanauer comes away with it. I'm still really impressed with the freshman Hanauer.
Yes.
When she handles the ball, her head is up. She's not looking down. Jada Johnson having a really nice game. We're tied at 34. .34-34. Boots in the paint. Off the glass and good. Emmy Boots. 6 points in the quarter. Back and forth we go. 36-34. 1:35 to go. County rivals battling it out here on this Saturday morning. Everybody's scrapping. Yenser, no.
Good move there.
Noble with the board, no. Fighting again, we're going to get a foul. And that is going to go against Bluffton. It's going to put Southern Wells to the line, shooting 1-1.
Of the Lady Tiger Falls, number 41, Allison Powers. At the line for the Lady Raiders, number 12, Carolyn Noble. Checking in with the Lady Raider line, number 25, Sarah
Powers with her second. Anything to be a little bit concerned about right now. Megan Prater, 4 fouls. Noble not in the book yet. She'll step to the line with a chance to tie this ball game up. This is 1-1. And that rims out.
Great chase down there by Grace.
And Grace. Do you hold here?
You take your time. Yes, you do. And I think you keep the ball in Grace's hands. You rotate it, but it ultimately needs to end up back in Grace's hands. Yep, that's how they need to do it. Yep. Keep running her around.
Under a minute to go. Prater to Boots. Strevler. And they're going to foul Gabby. No, was it a foul or a timeout? Timeout. Timeout who?
I believe Southern Wells. Maybe.
Nope, I think it was Bluffton.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 36-34. .42 seconds to go coming out of the Bluffton timeout. Miller will throw it in the backcourt to Prater. See how the Tigers want to play this. Hanover on her. They're trying to foul, and they will foul Megan Prater. And Megan's going to go to the line. Still 1-1. Yep. First trip to the line for Megan, and these are big.
Mm-hmm.
Misses. Here we go. 35 seconds to go. No fouls to give. And timeout, Southern Wells. We'll go back to break.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome back. 28 seconds to go. Bluffton holding 2, 36-34. We're going to be coming out of a Southern Wells timeout. They'll have the basketball. Their scoring tonight has pretty much all come from Jada Johnson and Georgia Hanauer. Kelly Neff chipped in 5 in the second quarter. Yenser's got 2, a couple free throws. But that's it for Southern Wells scoring.
And Scott, in this possession, if you're the Tigers, it's very important that you do 3 things. You run the shooters off the three-point line. You play defense without fouling. Here. And you hold them to 1 shot. Those 2 things. And I think if we can make them attempt a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer, then we go into that overtime just like that. And you got to rebound it there. You just have to rebound it.
Oh, Emmy lucky she didn't get called for a foul there. Ball on the ground.
Good job. Now you just hold it at that point.
And a Bluffton foul. I'm not sure I know who 34 is.
Elena Kett? Not for sure.
Well, a JV call-up here in a big situation. They are in double bonus.
And I'm curious why the move here, Scott. I'm curious why the move here.
Tigers will call a timeout. 7.7 seconds to go. Full timeout, so we will break away.
To the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Welcome back. 7.7 seconds to go. After we come out of the Bluffton timeout, Elena will be back on the line, shooting the second of a double bonus situation. So Bluffton up by 2. The second is critical because it at least prevents a game-winning 3.
Yeah.
Both teams in the bonus. I think it's Elena Kitt.
Okay.
Foul is on Yenser, her 3rd. And Kitt misses the second, but a held ball call will favor Southern Wells. Raiders basketball down by 2. 6 seconds to go. Tigers will put pressure on in the backcourt. And we're going to get a foul. Boots is going to get called for the foul. 2.2 seconds to go. And Jessica Yenser, who's 2 for 2 from the line. Could we be looking at extras? This is 1-1.
Got to rebound it here. Great job. Yep.
And that is ball game. Yenser misses the front end. Prater comes away with a loose ball, and the Lady Tigers get out of here with a 2-point win, 36-34. That will be the end of these two teams in the ACAC Conference Tournament in consolation game number 1. Woodland and Adams Central is going to step on the floor. We are not going to call that game, so we'll wait for Coach Grau to come up and talk to us in our post-game comments. Let's take a break. We'll crunch some stats.
A new adventure awaits. A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light, any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. Scott Mentzer and Marcus Morgan on the call here for this 10 o'clock consolation game, and the Tigers come away with a 36-34 win. Here's your final stats for the Raiders. Jessica Yenser, 2 for 3 from the line. Her 2 points in the first quarter. She finishes with 2. Kelly Neff off the bench. She had 5 points in the second, a 3 and a 2 with 5. Freshman Georgia Hanauer, 3 for 3, or 3 threes, but she was only 1 for 4 from the line. She finishes with 10. And Jada Johnson, 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, 7 in the fourth. She finishes with 17. So only 4 girls in the book, only 3 girls actually putting up field goals. Southern Wells was 4 for 10 from the line, scoring by quarter 5, 9, 9, and 11, 34 overall. For the Tigers, pretty balanced attack this morning.
Yep.
I had to do it at least once. Jamie Myers with 2, all from the free throw line, where she was 2 for 4. Olivia King had an early 3. She finishes with 3. Megan Prater, 5, all in the fourth quarter. Gabby Strebler with 5, all in the second quarter. Allison Powers with 6. She had 3 in the first, 3 in the third. She was 2 for 5 from the line. Grace Miller was 6, 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. She was 2 for 2 from the line. And the leading scorer tonight, I think this is the second game in a row that she has led the scoring for the Tigers. Getting her second start due to Alyssa Burchett's injury is Emmy Boots, the freshman. 2 in the first, 1 in the third. She had 6 in the fourth. She was 5 for 6 from the line. Emmy Boots finishes with 9. Tigers by the quarter, 10, 5, 8, and 13. 36-34. It was back and forth all game. Nobody got a significant lead. Other than the Tigers, they were led, I think it was 10-2. It was 10-2 early, and I think they had the basketball with a chance to close out the quarter. And I'm thinking they could be up 12-2, 13-2 at the end of the first. but remember, they turned it over. Southern Wells came back, hit a three, and ended up 10-5 at the end of the first quarter. I thought that was kind of a momentum changer.
Yep.
And after that, it was even all the way down the stretch. Tigers coming away with a 2-point win. What are your thoughts about this Lady Tigers game this morning?
I think it's a big win, especially having to get out of bed this early in the morning and go play basketball. Being in the consolation game, you kind of have to do that. You kind of have to wake up early in the morning, but you still got to come out and play and kind of perform. So that's good that they came out and did that. And I think it's a big win, maybe for their confidence boost. And it was a fun one this morning. And I like to see when they have a good balanced attack offensively. And I think they played very well defensively. I think they really bought in defensively, and it kind of showed early with, having Amy at the top and kind of every time someone passed the ball, she's kind of running over there, kind of being that extra side of the pressure. And I think she did a very good job by getting to the line and kind of making it tough for Southern Wells' defense. And I think Gabby came out and she played very well. She knocked down some big shots. She kind of got hot. And I think Coach Grau did a very good job of rotating players in and kind of making sure that, he gave Southern Wells different looks, and he kind of kept throwing players at him, and I think everybody came in and performed. And so it was a good win, and it was a fun game to watch.
Yeah, and for a 10 o'clock game, what I didn't see this morning was girls not hustling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think both teams came out, they hustled.
Yeah.
I think they were defensively. I thought both teams played pretty well. I think the Tigers left a lot of shots on the floor, and I thought they moved the ball pretty effectively. I mean, they just didn't finish a lot of shots. They only shot 11 for 20 from the line, so they left 9 points at the free throw line. So that was kind of a difference maker tonight. And as you said, some different looks, and I'm curious to talk to Coach about that. I think there was a point in time we saw Allison, Jamie, and Emmy all out on the floor at the same time. And, again, I'm not sure I've seen that yet this year, those three girls. And he had Jamie and Allison paired up there a number of times as well tonight. I thought the Tigers rebounded really well. And I think Grace was a little bit more of an initiator tonight. I mean, I don't want to think that we criticized her during that Southern Wells games, but I think it was an observation. And not in that Southern Wells, that South Adams game. It was an observation that we just didn't see the ball in her hands kind of probing and penetrating the paint as much in that game as we saw tonight. So although Grace, 6 points tonight, I think we saw a little bit more aggressive Grace Miller in this contest. And Emmy Boots, I mean, I think she's really kind of growing into this starting role right now. And certainly we want to see Alyssa back out on the floor, but it's a good chance for her as a freshman to kind of learn the ropes of being a starter, and I think you see her confidence building. On the Southern Wells side, Jada Johnson has been a varsity player for several years now, and she puts up 17 tonight, had some big shots, had some big moments, and Georgia Hanauer, I mean, I think I made the comment that I liked how this freshman looked kind of in the early minutes of the game. She didn't score in the first half, but she just has kind of a presence about her. She seems to have a good handle. Her head's always high. She's always looking. And that's one thing, young girls, sometimes you see their head down. Their head's not up and looking. We've seen that a little bit from Emmy this year. She gets the ball, her head's down. She's trying to make her way to the basket. But Georgia, I thought she was really composed. She came out. She hit 3 threes in the second half. She was kind of their go-to girl. And she's going to be a good player for the Raiders for the next 3.5 years. But a good win. Hopefully Coach knows we're here and will come on up and talk to us. On the floor right now is Woodland and Adams Central. We're not going to carry that game. We do have an Adams Central girl out there sporting a mohawk, so don't see that look very often.
Who you got in this game, Scott?
Boy, I don't know. I haven't seen either one of these teams yet. So, although we can, Woodland is 6-12. Adams Central is 3-15. The Sagarin prediction would have Woodland by 5. We've got another game a little later on. It's going to be after this game. That'll be Southern Wells boys taking on South Adams. And let's see if we can't look up that matchup here. So did you have any of these early Saturday games, Marcus?
Yes, I did. I had one my senior year versus, I believe, Woodland. Woodland my senior year. If you could you go back and see that one?
Yeah, we'll go look that up.
Believe it was Woodland. Yep.
So in the boys' game, Southern Wells is 2-8. South Adams is 3-7. Southern Wells lost to Jay County. They only lost to Jay County by 8, really? 43-35. It's a little bit tighter than I might have expected.
And we haven't seen Jay County play, have we yet?
We have not seen Jay County play yet. All right, so let's go back and take a look at Marcus's.
Back in 2016. Sounds like ages ago.
Sounds like ages ago. You haven't even used a payphone, Marcus. Come on. 2016. Let's see.
Or was it East Row?
2000. That would have been a licensing year, right?
Yep.
So I'm guessing that would have been this game. A 62-51 win. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
That's not it.
No?
It's going to be this one. It's going to be 16th. It's going to be a 41-37 win against Woodland at home.
Yep. 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun game.
Was it fun at 10 o'clock? No, come on. I mean, the game might have been fun, but,
but
10 o'clock start.
Maybe waking up, and I'm sure we didn't go to bed until about 1 a.m., so not much sleep was had there. But looking back on it, it was a fun. Actually, I believe Coach got into us a couple times through that game because he thought that we were a little bit better and we should have probably won by more, and we probably did some things that we weren't supposed to, but nonetheless it was fun.
No, Coach getting into you, I just can't.
Yeah. But it was a fun game.
Coach Grau was making his way up.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, I got a lot of memories of Coach Lacey. Coach Lacey, he'd get fired up, and he would, like, jump out of his chair.
Yeah.
And, he had a pretty good vertical.
Yeah, he did. No times he'd end up on the ground somehow.
See, he would end up on the ground, yeah.
You never knew that game.
Coach
Grau has some memories.
That is all true. Coach Grau is with us, 36-34. We came away with the W, so at least we got it on the right side of the column, Coach.
We did. We'll take it. We escaped. I think Southern Wells played really well, and they probably deserved to win. We gave them a lot of opportunities, but somehow we found a way to get it done, and I'm not really sure how we did, but we just gutted it out.
And these 10 o'clock games are always kind of interesting, to see how the girls came out. But I thought both teams came out and played pretty hard this morning.
We did. We played hard. It just was not pretty. It was just it's a hard game to play. I'm going to give Southern Wells a lot of credit. They played their tails off. They played really hard. They played well. We didn't do some things that we normally do today. But, again, we found ways to win, and that's what's important is that they just, even though we weren't at our best, we found a way to pull one out.
Left a lot of short shots. I mean, I thought we had a lot of great looks. Grace put the ball in the hands of a number of girls close to the basket. Just couldn't get them to go this morning.
I'm not really sure how many layups we missed, but we had numbers.
A bunch.
Yeah, it's got to be probably in the double digits would be my guess. But we had a lot of good looks. It if we finish those early,
right,
probably not much of a game because we're up 10-2, and I bet we missed 5 layups in the first quarter. So on top of that, but again, it's a tough game to play. Not trying to make excuses, but it is a tough game to play. And again, we don't have Alyssa Burchett; she's still out. I don't know how long she's going to be out, but our girls found a way again to compete and make it a good win.
So we wanted to ask you because we saw a few looks out there that I'm not sure that I've seen on the floor yet. I don't know whether that's because you don't have Alyssa available to you. Yeah, I think there was a point in time that you had Jamie, AP, and Emmy all on the floor at the same time, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure I've seen them together.
I'll be honest with you. I was trying to find any combination that had some energy and we could make a layup. We just kept trying different things, and we finally found a combination there the last 4 minutes, I think, that kind of worked for us. Defensively, anytime you hold a team to, I guess, 34, I guess you'd expect to say, okay, that was pretty good, but Southern Wells ran their stuff well. They hit some shots. We made shots too. So, I'm going to give our girls credit. They found a way to pull it out. It wasn't pretty, but we'll take it.
I thought rebounding-wise, we were pretty good, on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I mean, there were a couple possessions there in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, where ball was kind of scrambling a little bit. They came up with a couple loose balls. That happens sometimes. But overall, I thought our rebounding was a little better today than it has been the last few games.
I tell you, there's a matchup on this floor that I think over the next 3 years is going to be pretty fun to watch, and that is Emmy Boots and Georgia Hanauer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think both those freshmen for these squads are pretty good ball players.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Georgia's a nice player, and Emmy is a good player too. So, that should be a nice matchup. But we all know it's Bluffton versus Southern Wells, and there's 4 other girls that really impact the game just as much, or if not more, than those two. But those two are good players, so it should be fun to watch.
Rest of the year, most of the games on the road, kind of what are the things that you're looking forward towards in kind of those last handful of games before we approach the tournament?
When we look at it, we got 4 games. We're home Thursday against Eastbrook, on the road at Heritage on Saturday. Then we're home Tuesday against Marion and home Thursday against Canterbury. So 3 out of the last 4 are home, which is good, which we'll take. But competition level stiffens up. I mean, Eastbrook will be decent. They're a little down, but they're well coached. Coach Liddick does a good job with his girls, and so we'll have a stiff challenge when they come in. Heritage is always tough to play at their place, and it's another big ACAC game. And then we're going to play 2 very talented teams the last week. Marion's extremely talented and good. And when I say extremely, I mean Division I talent. And Canterbury is very talented as well. So we have our hands full. We need to get better. We definitely need to play better than we did today, or we might find ourselves on the wrong end of it.
That Marion game is kind of an interesting add to your schedule.
Yeah.
Was that a case where you wanted to find a tough competitor down the end of the stretch, or kind of how did that game come about?
Honestly, there's a lot of factors that went into it. To be honest, I don't really. We lost the game after the season had started, and then we're like, okay, we just got to find somebody that can. First thing you have to try to do, it's really hard because you got to find a team that is fairly close, but needs a game, and then can play on a date that you both can play on. That's really difficult once the season starts. Marion happened to be that school. Marion is, I don't know, I think they're ranked in 3A. I'm not sure where they are. But I know they have a 6'6" girl that's a Division I prospect that's a sophomore, and they got another 6-foot girl that's another Division I prospect. So, I mean, we're going to have our hands full on that night. But it'll be fun. It's one of those games where it's like, okay, let's see what we can do against a really, really good team. And hopefully it serves as a tune-up for us going into the sectional. And that's what we want. Our goal every game as a team, no matter who we play, is to really improve. I thought Tuesday night after South Adams game, I thought, okay, I saw some improvement. Today, I'm not sure we saw that improvement as a team. We did find a way to win, but we just didn't play as well as we could have But again, give Southern Wells credit. They did a lot of things to make us play poorly. And so we just need to figure out ways to correct that and get better next week.
Well, Coach, it's still 13 wins.
Yeah,
and,
it is.
And 13 wins, we will take that.
We
and
will.
Hope to tack a few more on the next 4 games. Thanks as always for stopping up.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, Marcus, we got a couple players of the game to knock out here. Let's start on the Southern Wells side. Jada Johnson finishes with 17 and the freshman with 10. Where are you going with this?
I think I'm going to go with Jada Johnson today. She was very impressive. Knocked down some good looks, knocked down some tough shots, and she was very good today.
Jada Johnson, 3 3 balls. She had 7 in the fourth quarter, really kind of kept the Raiders in it in the fourth. 1 for 2 from the line, 17 points overall. She had half of Southern Wells points. She is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game on the Raiders side. On the Tigers side, a little bit tougher call here. Emmy Boots finishes with 9. She led all scorers. Megan Prater had 5, all in the fourth quarter. She had that final rebound, that loose ball to kind of secure the game. Grace, I thought, had a solid game. Didn't put up a ton of points. She finishes with 6. AP, I thought she did a good job off the boards. She left some points on the line, but, I mean, she worked the boards on both sides of the floor pretty well. Where are you going here?
I'm going to let you make this choice for Bluffton.
Oh, you're waving this off.
I'm going to wave this one off and let you make the choice. This is a tough call. You got this one.
I'm going to go with AP tonight. I thought the rebounding effort tonight was one of the best efforts I think I've seen. And I think that's one aspect of the Tigers game. If they're going to continue to have success down the road, they've got to work hard off the boards. AP was just a little off tonight with the basketball offensively. She could have easily been in double figures tonight.
I agree.
So AP is going to get my nod as the WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game on the Bluffton side. We got a girls' game in front of us. It's going to tip off. We'll be back on the air after this game finishes up. It's going to be Southern Wells boys taking on South Adams. I want to thank Marcus for joining me here in Game 1, and we're going to close this out. We'll be back to you in a couple hours. Thanks for joining us.